800-610-7570.
Welcome back to Sports Biz Today with Fred Wallin, Howard Bloom, and Beth the Sports Girl.
Beth in Miami, Howard in Canada, Fred's in LA, and we're 15 minutes away from the radio voice and good friend Pete Arbogast of the USC Trojans. You know, I've been doing these talk shows for 30 years, and I love doing talk shows. And there's a reason I love doing talk shows, because of the interaction from people, and it's not always agreement. It's many times disagreement. And I just ask that people listen close enough before they jump in with both feet. Now, I've got an email here from Martin Dubois Construction in, it says where it is, I can't find it, but Martin Dubois, okay. He apparently listens to both shows, and I appreciate that, but he doesn't listen closely to both shows. I'm going to read the entire email, and then I'm going to respond, and then Beth can respond, and Howard can respond. Everybody's mentioned here. And this concerns Maurice Jones-Drew, who I know from his days at UCLA. Okay, so here we go. Fred, I listen to both your shows. I listen, you pretend to be a champion for the common man. Your one mistake is I listen to both shows. You cannot switch sides. You cannot be on one show claiming to be a champion causes of the sports fan, and on another show talk about your mansion in California with 2 pools and a hot tub. I've seen the Sports Girl website. She is sipping on fine wine. Howard, Fred, and Beth, what do you know about the common man? You make more in a week than I could make in 6 months. Yet you want to complain when Maurice Jones-Drew wants a new deal. The brother works hard, got the yards, let him have his new deal. If the refs want to make more money in the National Football League, they earn it, let them protest. When this blank of a ref screws up a game, Commish will get off his high horse and bring the real guys back. Fred and Howard, quit trying to be something you ain't. I do have a question for you, though. Do you think anyone going to beat USC this year? Maybe. Okay, let me respond. Hardly a mansion, 1,800 square feet. We lived in a 4-story townhouse, and we had a sheltie that could not climb steps. So we looked for months, my wife and myself, to find a 1-story house. And the only one that we could find that both of us liked had a pool. In the 5 years we've lived here, I've been in the pool 3 times and my wife twice. Yes, it has jacuzzi, which I probably have used another 5 times in 5 years. Hardly a mansion, a normal, average house here in Southern California. So whoever said that I have a mansion, you're about as far off as you could possibly be. We got this house for our dog. As far as Maurice Jones-Drew is concerned, you sign a contract, you live with that contract. Now, he asked for the money up front. What he got was $22 million in the first 3 years, so it was front-loaded. The back part of that is $9 million over 2 years. That's the deal he made. The deal that the NFL Players Association and the owners have is that you can make the deal and you have to live with it. They can cut you as part of the deal, but in balance for them cutting you, you get the bonus. So of that $22 million, about $7 million was a bonus. So he's really not making 4.5 this year. He's really making 6 or 7. If you put that 7 over 5 years, 5 into 7 is $1.4 million. So the point I'm trying to make is, Martin, and again, we appreciate you listening to both shows. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I just believe if you sign a contract, you live with the contract, you live under the rules, and you make as much money as you can, but you don't try to bend the rules. You don't sign something just because you had a good year, then try to get more out of it. You should not have asked for the contract to be front-loaded. As far as the referees, I agree with you. I think Goodell should be taken off his high horse. As far as USC is concerned, can anybody beat them? Well, they have Oregon at home, which is a major advantage, but that is going to be one of the great games of the season. So, Beth, your turn now to respond to Martin Dubois Construction. He has you sipping fine wine. Take it from me.
Well, Martin Dubois, I haven't had fine wine. I would say it's been about 6-7 months since I have been to Napa and had my cake bread. So I don't know where you're getting that from. You may have seen me drinking a Visala shake because those are amazing and they help me lose weight. I don't know which website you're going to where you see me drinking fine wine, but if you, I would love to see that picture. Please send it to me at thesportsgirls@aol.com. Regarding Maurice Jones-Drew, this man held out. He didn't go to training camp. He signed, well, not really signed. He had his contract, but let's not forget this. you're talking money. You think the guy's and obviously I'm not a multi millionaire living the lavish life. But Maurice Jones-Drew is fined $1.2 million out of that remaining $9 million that he is owed for playing over the next 2 years. So yeah, obviously I think you do need to listen to our shows a little bit more carefully. And we thank you for listening. But my little dog Maddie May and my husband Alan, we really don't live in this in a multi-million-dollar lifestyle. Trust me, one day we will, but not today. Last question, USC. As far as anybody can beat them, we'll see. It's going to be a tough year, but I do agree with Fred. I think that Oregon game at home is going to be an amazing one, and I would love to be there.
Sold out. You have to pay big bucks for tickets, dear. All right, Howard Bloom, you respond to Martin Dubois Construction.
Well, I don't like talking about my personal life, so I'm just going to pass that one over. And sorry. But this could win email of the day because he listens to you and I twice a day. And anybody who listens to Fred and Howard twice a day deserves
probably deserves something.
Yes, he does. Anyway, it's.
But that's why I love talk shows, because again,
just got an email.
Let me hang on one second. Martin, anytime you want to call at 818-574-TEAM and respond, because that's quicker. Phone lines are open. You can always do that. I guarantee it. So again, 818-574-8326. Go ahead, Howard. Continue.
Let me finish. I just got a note from Daryl, and you know what? I will say this, but for the grace of parents who deeply, deeply care about me, and a brother who cares about me, I could not be doing what I'm doing. And I will give one other heartfelt if I was making as much money as this person thinks I would be living with the, God, I'll say this, the woman that I've cared about for many, many years, who needs me right now, who lives in Boston, and I'm stuck in Ottawa because financially I just can't get there yet. So, Fred, we do this every day because we love it and we're trying to create something. So it's not really fair to assume that we have a lot of money, because we don't. And as far as USC, there's a long way between now and the end of the season. And I like the teams from the SEC. It's easy to say the SEC because they've won the last 5 national championships now. They play in a 6, thank you, even better. They play in the best conference in college football. They are battle tested by the time they get to the BCS title game. The Pac-12, USC could go undefeated, but I do believe that they will lose the BCS title game.
The negative about USC, of course, is that they're playing with 75 scholarships versus 85, even though they've worked a deal where some of the guys, I guess, are walk-ons. Maybe next year they'll get some scholarships. But still, it's 75 versus 85, so that's tough in the long season. But the SEC is a much stronger conference than the Pac-10 because it's Oregon, USC, and then Stanford at the lower level, a little lower level, and Washington, and the rest are not. And I'm a Bruin fan, UCLA, but most of the schools in the Pac-12 cannot compete with the top rung, certainly in the SEC, and they can't compete with the Oregons and the USC in the Pac-12. We come back, we're going to talk USC football with Pete Arbogast, the radio voice of the Trojans. You can email us, sportsfred@AOL.com. You can always call us, 818-574-TEAM, right here across America and around the world on Sports Biz Today.
Have you ever wondered how you could make a difference in someone's life? What if you could help hundreds or even thousands of children? Students in the U.S. rank 32nd in world math skills. It's time for our children to catch up. Become an owner of one of the world's fastest growing franchises, Mathnasium. Mathnasium is the leading math-only learning center in the U.S. Imagine helping hundreds, even thousands of students in your community improve in school and raise their self-esteem. Call us at 800-664-8168. 800-664-8168.
Is your computer getting slower? Can't get your smartphone to work with your PC? Or is the internet taking so long to load that it seems like the worldwide wait? I'm Luke Ford, CEO of My Computer Works. Every day we help people just like you fix their computer problems. We offer an affordable way to help you with your computer. It's fast, safe, and reliable. It's My Computer Works.
Technology keeps advancing and it's very hard to keep up. So My Computer Works is definitely a service that I can't do without.
Just call 1-800-616-0860. That's 1-800-616-0860.
Hello, this is your official sports girl, Beth Silverberg. How would you like to be part of the #1 weight loss and fitness platform in North America? How would you like to lose weight, feel great, and have your own business working from home? Well, now you can. With over 150,000 people joining the 90-day challenge per month, Body by V is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Whether you need more energy, better nutrition, more money, or just need a positive influence in your life, join the sports girls in the 90-day Body by V challenge. Be one of the first 100 callers and ask how you can get your challenge kit for free. Call now, 305-417-TSGS, 305-417-8747. Tell them Beth the Sports Girl sent you, and we may put you live on the air. Call 305-417-8747.
Are you tired of working at a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? If you've ever dreamed of owning your own business, but didn't know where to begin, one quick call to Guyton Financial can get you started. Guyton can show you how to buy a business or franchise without getting a loan, or using your home or property as collateral. If you have over $50,000 in your 401k, IRA, or other retirement accounts, you can invest that money directly into a business or franchise without any tax penalties. Guyton can show you how. We've helped thousands of people just like you buy the business or franchise of their dreams. Call us right now at 1-800-333-0967. That's 800-333-0967. Get your free information on buying a business with retirement funds. Call 800-333-0967. That's 800-333-0967.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-790-4906 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 790-4906 to take your call now. Call 800-790-4906. That's 800-790-4906. Again, 800-790-4906.
Hello, this is your official sports girl, Beth Silverberg. How would you like to be part of the #1 weight loss and fitness platform in North America? How would you like to lose weight, feel great, and have your own business working from home? Well, now you can. With over 150,000 people joining the 90-day challenge per month, Body by V is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Whether you need more energy, better nutrition, more money, or just need a positive influence in your life, join the sports girls in the 90-day Body by V challenge. Be one of the first 100 callers and ask how you can get your challenge kit for free. Call now, 305-417-TSGS, 305-417-8747. Tell them Beth the Sports Girl sent you, and we may put you live on the air. Call 305-417-8747.
Welcome back to Sports Biz Today with Fred Wallin, Howard Bloom, and Beth the Sports Girl.
Howard's in Canada, Beth's in Miami, Fred's in very warm Southern California. We're talking USC football, and I told the story before that Bob Arbogast, one of the greatest radio personalities ever here in Southern California. I grew up listening to him, and I didn't tell you the rest of the story. Bob Arbogast's family are all UCLA Bruin fans except one bad seed. That's Pete Arbogast, his son, And I don't know how Pete went wrong, but he's living a lifelong dream for I don't know how many years off and on doing USC on the radio. But Pete, when did you go wrong and why did you go wrong? Why did you leave the rest of the family and supporting my Bruins and moving over to the Trojans?
Well, and to correct you just slightly, though, my sister is actually an SC fan, and one of my brothers went to SC but roots for UCLA. Let's figure that out. In '62, my dad was working for the old 710 KMPC, the Bruin station, and they got tickets to all